snowfalls this year.
So I would too. I don't know if other people here would think the same.
Yeah.
Just make it get cold. I'm ready for the cold, chilly air. Some very light snowfall, especially Christmas morning. Best time for it. But I really enjoy the persimmon stories like that. I worked interned in the Mid-South in Memphis before coming here, and actually wrote some stories on that, interviewed some farmers and some locals. It was really cool. A lot of folks believe it though, but hey, maybe a snowy winter ahead of us. Well, taking a look across the southeast, seeing some of that cloud cover increasing across the Gulf Coast, looking in just a little bit closer, calm and quiet so far to begin this morning. Temperatures beginning to warm up, seeing more of those mid to upper 70s, some lower 80s already making an appearance, but do keep in mind the humidity at this time. Dew points resting in the mid to upper 60s, some lower to mid 70s out there. So unfortunately, it's crept back in. Just a few days ago at the beginning of the week when it felt fantastic outside, our dew points were really resting in the mid to upper 50s and the lower 60s. So it's slowly coming back. By this afternoon, we'll take a slight dip into the second half of today. So you will begin to notice that just slightly. So starting off for this morning, the feels like temperatures just a bit warmer, but luckily by the afternoon, we'll be feeling more on the dot with our temperatures, possibly just a degree above, but hey, still feeling nice heading into today. Upper 80s for daytime highs, not straying too far away from average, but still just slightly above it. Now, tracking the tropics, we did just get an update from the National Hurricane Center. Still monitoring this wave off the coast of Africa. Same chances, 70 and 90% of development over really the next 48 hours, looking to possibly become a tropical depression heading into the weekend. And then we still have PTC 16, not yet a tropical storm at this time, possibly upgraded heading later on into this afternoon. Tracking north at 12 miles per hour. It still has tropical storm force winds within it, but expected to strengthen heading later on into today and becoming what is expected to be Tropical Storm Ophelia heading later on into this afternoon and this evening, bringing increased impacts mainly to North Carolina. South Carolina still seeing some of those impacts as well, and also Virginia and the mid-Atlantic states. We'll continue to monitor, keep you updated. Far away from us, no impacts expected for us either. The Gulf is quiet. Coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to talk more about your forecast here locally and what you can expect heading into the weekend. All that's coming up soon. Chelsea. Well, going ahead and taking another look at your forecast. Going ahead, taking a live view outside right now from our Battleship camera. Conditions look nice out there. Seeing blue sunny skies. Temperatures 80 degrees, but those dew points, they're on the rise. So we're starting to see more of that humidity creep back in. Some of that will knock back down this afternoon. That's the good news, but still feeling just a little bit warmer out there. Now, by this afternoon, daytime highs maxing out mid to upper 80s. A bit more cloud cover coming into play later on this afternoon. Really not disrupting much. And then taking a look at our futurecast, it wants to bring in extremely isolated rain chances. Not too sold on that. Some isolated sprinkles are possible, but chances just aren't high enough to really put on the 7-day outlook. So again, if you're driving in your car, you may notice just a few of those raindrops beginning to make an appearance, but no disruptions heading later on into the rest of your Friday afternoon and evening. Things staying calm and quiet with just a few clouds and a little bit of sun out there. Now, heading into this evening, in case you're heading out to the Baldwin County Fair, open till 1 a.m. heading into tonight in Robertsdale. So really around 6 o'clock, temperatures resting in the mid 80s. We'll start to see more of those clear skies begin to appear by 9 o'clock, mid 70s. And then once we get closer towards midnight, again, it's open till 1 a.m. That's when things really begin to cool down. Temperatures in the upper 60s. So in case you're heading out there for any late night plans, might want to go ahead and pack a light jacket. You might find yourself needing it. Now, the rip current risk heading into today, it's going to be moderate out there. By tomorrow, expecting that to drop to low and continuing to stay that way heading into Sunday. So do keep in mind today's surf height around 1 to 2 feet. Make sure you're being cautious. Always know what beach you're located on, where the closest lifeguard stand is, especially with the purple flag still flying out there. Jellyfish in a full abundance. Now taking a look at our tailgate forecast heading into tomorrow. Central Michigan at South Alabama for the homecoming game. Kickoff at 4 p.m. but tons of festivities happening today and tomorrow before that game does kick off. Temperatures upper 80s to begin just after lunchtime. Slightly warming up later on in the day around the time that game's beginning, but staying sunny, staying dry, and then just a few clouds left by 7 o'clock with temperatures falling to the mid 80s by the evening. Now coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to talk more about your forecast, what you can expect heading into the rest of the weekend and next week. All that's coming up soon. Chelsea.